Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. Just want to remind everybody that the Joe and Joe Weather Show tonight will be at 8:30 Eastern Time, not the usual 7:30, but 8:30 Eastern Time. Joe Rayo has a library talk, so we're going to be delayed by an hour. And also, I want to point out for those of you who subscribe to my YouTube channel, there it is, Joe Cioffi. If you go to the community tab, you can gain access to all my latest weather posts from my website and also individual posts that are tailored for my YouTube audience. So don't forget to go visit the community page after you've seen the video, or go see the community page first and read up on what's going on, and then watch a video. So anyway, let's roll on. We've got another day of severe weather risks, and in fact, we've seen a number of severe thunderstorm warnings overnight and this morning in parts of Texas and Louisiana. And you can see the bright white clouds with the storm system that is moving eastward. We've got low pressure that is heading from the southern plains to the Appalachians and eventually off the North Carolina coast and out to the east-northeast. And that is spreading clouds now into parts of the northeast, the southern areas of the northeast into the mid-Atlantic states, and those clouds are going to be thickening up as we get into some rain later today and for tonight. And in fact, on the radar, there's an east-west band of rain. This is as of 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You can see there's an east-west band of rain starting to form across northern Virginia back through West Virginia and southern Indiana and Illinois. And meanwhile, take a look at the radar as of 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time across Louisiana and particularly into Mississippi and Alabama, seeing some numerous severe thunderstorm warnings that are being issued. And please bear this in mind if you're watching this later on. Obviously, the radars are dated, so please go to your local National Weather Service forecast office page to stay on top of the severe weather developments today, and you can do that by going to weather.gov. And speaking of severe weather, let's take a look at what the risks are today. And we do have a very large area of enhanced risk for today and tonight from southeastern Mississippi, which is occurring early on in the process here, across the southern half of Alabama, most of Georgia, central and southern Georgia, into South Carolina. The slight risk makes it up further to the north, but then it cuts off right around the South Carolina, North Carolina state line, the Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee state line, and then it goes southwest from there. Also a small area of marginal risk from western Illinois down into northeastern Oklahoma, a little arc there. And let's go now to tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be another day where we have enhanced severe weather risk in northeastern Alabama, northern Georgia, northwestern South Carolina, southwestern North Carolina, and southeastern Tennessee, all in enhanced risk. And that is, by the way, a 5% tornado risk for tomorrow. So wind, a 30% chance of wind gusts in excess of 50 miles per hour. We should also look at today's categorical risk. The tornado risk for today is on the order of 10% in southern Alabama and southern Georgia. And with regards to the wind, there's a 30 to 45% chance of damaging wind gusts of 50 knots or higher. So very, at least from the standpoint of what we're going to see develop today, there's going to be so the potential for some rather impressive and destructive wind gusts. So bear that in mind. And I'm just going to run to day three. Yes. As we look at the East Coast on Thursday, the general thunderstorm risk has been pushed up into southern Maine. But the severe weather risk, the marginal risk, is from southern Delaware, right on the Delaware state line on the Delmarva Peninsula south, and the slight risk confined to extreme southeastern Virginia and eastern North Carolina. Also a marginal risk over the state of Florida. We may still wind up seeing that marginal risk line getting pushed a little bit further to the north along the coastal plain, but that's all going to depend on how onshore-ish the winds are over the coming days. So I think we could take a look at what the models are saying. And obviously, as we noted yesterday, we're going to see rain at least at some point every day for the rest of this week and probably into the weekend. So we're going to take a look here at the GFS from overnight, and you can see the rain starts to develop during the afternoon hours to the south. and then spreads northward. So this is not the radar, but this is the actual volume of rain. And it will reach New York City probably sometime this evening and into southern New England right beyond, just beyond that. And low pressure comes off the North Carolina coast, moves on out to the east. We're going to start the day off tomorrow with a wind off the ocean from the east, and it's going to hold on all day. The rain, I think, should mostly be done with by midday or early afternoon. But there's not going to be any time to clear out because guess what? We've got another cold front, and Thursday could bring some showers and possibly some thunderstorms around Thursday afternoon and evening. We're going to get a wave that's going to develop on that front, so we'll have to see if that enhances some of the rain and thunderstorm development near where the low center is. But then once that goes out, then we've got to deal with the upper trough for Friday and Saturday, just like we did this past late last week. This is going to produce clouds and showers on Friday. Might even start off with a little bit of sun, and then we're going to see clouds develop, so what I would often call self-destructive sunshine, and you see some showers. They die off at night, only to fire up again during the day on Saturday, and you can see that happening, and then they die off, and it looks like maybe Sunday, if we keep our fingers crossed, we could get away with a dry day from start to finish. And next week, we're looking to maybe warm things up a little bit Monday and into Tuesday, especially with a west wind. And I'm just looking at this. There doesn't seem to be any signs of any kind of backdoor cold front. So we may actually be able to string 2 or 3 warm days in a row before the next cold front of any importance comes through late next Thursday or next Friday. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that because that's something that hasn't happened in quite a while and doesn't usually happen very often during the month of April. As far as temperatures are concerned, we're looking at temperatures today probably getting close to 60, 50s to near 60 before the onshore winds take over for tonight. And then we'll see the temperatures head down into the raw 40s. Tomorrow will probably be a bit of a struggle, 40s to low 50s. Thursday, with this cold front approaching, we probably could see temperatures maybe push their way up into the upper 50s to mid 60s before the front goes by, and then we'll be basically 50s for Friday and for Saturday, maybe close to 60 in the warm spots on Friday, and 50s for over the weekend. And then next week, maybe we could talk about perhaps on Monday, 60s to near 70. I don't know, not impossible. Depends on the when the high moves out. But definitely Tuesday, we could see temperatures well up into the 70s. And then again on Wednesday, we could see temperatures well up into the 70s. Might even see some spots get close to 80. Who knows? Fingers crossed there. All right, folks. That's it for Weather in 5 today. Went a little over. We will see you guys tonight at 8:30 Eastern Time on the Joe and Joe Weather Show.